Alright, so it's another beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I decided to come back out in the backyard. Got a couple of ideas here. I was checking out Facebook and YouTube, and I came across a pill bottle survival kit. So, thanks to DIYready.com, I threw together a little DIY pill bottle survival kit. So I'm gonna set up the camera. We're gonna go right down here, get this stuff out, and I'll be back to show you what we got. Thanks for checking out Utah Bushcraft. So this is the pill bottle survival kit that I came up with after checking out DIYready.com. Some of the things I've got in here. The only thing that I'm missing that I don't have on there here is a razor blade, which they suggested, but I did substitute a couple of things. And personally, I always carry a pocket knife with me, so they did say a razor blade, but I got a pretty sharp pocket knife that I keep with me all the time, so I'm not going to include that in my kit. But you can see what we got here: alcohol swabs, some lip ointment, some burn cream, Band-Aid. I've got a couple of aspirins. Over here's my fishing kit. I got some fishing wire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that fishing wire, I'm going to wrap it around one of those straws, so that obviously I'm not going to keep this whole thing in my pill bottle. A sinker, a hook, a couple of safety pins, got a can opener there, some tinfoil, cotton balls, a candle. And you can see what I've done here to waterproof some matches. What I'm going to do is I've got matches inside of this straw that I've taken. I've sealed that end off. And I'm going to put those matches down in there like that. And I've got a striker here for the matches that I'm also going to shove down in there. And then what I'll do is seal off that end. And then I got a waterproof container for matches, so that's kind of cool there. In this one, I've got cotton ball stuffed in there for a fire starter. In this one, I also have some antibiotic cream, antibacterial cream. So, same situation with those two. What I did is I took a straw and just sealed the ends with pliers and a lighter, warmed them up, melted them together. Worked out pretty good. So I've got a couple of those that I'm going to do there. Here's my pill bottle. Emptied out, obviously. Got 5 feet of duct tape, or Gorilla Tape in this case, and I can use that for all kinds of different stuff, so that'll all come in handy. Also, I usually carry with me a paracord bracelet, so I've always got cordage with me. Just a couple of things that are always there for good survival techniques or whatever you need to do there. So I'm going to put a couple of these things together. I'm going to show you how I melt that together and create that waterproof match container out of a straw. And I'll be back in a second. Hang on. Alright, I've got one end sealed off down here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I seal off the other end. Really simple, easy way to make a waterproof, watertight container. So, I've got my pliers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grip that right at the very end with these pliers. I don't know if you can see that there. Squeeze the end of that together. I'm just going to take my lighter and melt that end of that together. And then I want to make sure before I let go of it that it's cooled off really well. And make sure that it's nice and tight. So there you go, I got some waterproof matches. Just use my pocket knife, cut one end of that off, and we're good to go. Again, here's what I've done. Take those pliers, clamp the end of that Melt it together with the lighter. See? So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to show you what I did with one of the other ones. Is I just take a cotton ball and I'm just going to mash it down in there. Just going to stuff as much as I can in there. That's going to give me a watertight container for some fire starter. Alright, so you can see I've got, I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, I got that stuffed in there full of a cotton ball. Same situation. Gonna take my knife and my lighter, seal that end off. I got waterproof fire starter. One of the other things that was recommended from DIY Ready on their pill bottle survival kit was a birthday candle. There's another fire starter, a light source. That'll burn for, a few minutes. That'll help you out there. That's a good deal there. So that's what we got in our pill bottle survival kit. I'm going to get all this stuff shoved in here. There's my Band-Aids. Here's some tin foil. There's about 6 inches by 10 inches of tin foil in here. I shove that in there. I've got my fire starters, my little fire starter straws. I've got my aspirins I'm gonna put in there, my candle, my waterproof matches are going in there. There's my burn cream, my lip ointment. I got an alcohol swab pad that I'm going to get in there. Here's some first aid ointment cream. That's going to go down in there. My can opener is in there. Safety pins. Alright, so what I've done here is I've taken about 15 feet of fishing line and I've just wound it around my fingers to make a nice little, tight little wad there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shove it right inside the end of my straw. See how nice and tight that fits down in there? Get it down in there really good. I got a sinker here I'm putting in there. And I've got my fishing hook that's going in there. Now I'm going to take my pliers and my lighter. I'm going to melt the end of that together. Let it cool off. There's my sealed up fishing kit. So now I can take that. Things are getting pretty tight inside that bottle there, but I think I can get this last piece in there. There it is. Got everything in there. There's my survival pill bottle. Just because I got an extra cotton ball here, I'll shove it in the end. Keep everything from rattling around. Survival pill bottle. There you go. Thanks for checking out Utah Bushcraft. We'll be back with another tip later on.